Hey everybody, this is Steve. I just wanted to record a quick video to let you know we're rounding the turn into the last stretch of the class. I just got done looking at everybody's Zen flower pot exercises and the pre-test usability test, and I commented on that. I left you people comments on their WordPress sites and also on ENU Online. And then due by the end of the day today is the semester social media stuff, and then a couple of other things on the schedule. I'll get to that in just a second. Real quickly, I was really happy to see what people did with the CSS Zen flower pot exercises. You know, somebody's comment was it was really frustrating. I thought it was going to be impossible, but in the end, I thought it was really fun and I learned a lot. And for me as a teacher, I'm kind of like, well, there you go. That's all I want people to get out of this whole experience. So hopefully you got something like that too. So really impressed with what people did with that. The pre-test usability thing, another good exercise. I think people had some good things to say about that as well. It's nice to read people say stuff like, well, you know, I actually got feedback that I wasn't expecting to get that was useful. Very cool. That's the whole point of that. Excellent work. So just make sure that that's all done and buttoned up and put away, because as I said, we're kind of like swinging into the end here. So I'm looking at my screen right here at the schedule, and you'll notice if you look at the schedule for the class, there's some stuff happening in the second part of the week in terms of some of the readings, which are pretty light essayist kind of things to carry on in terms of some of the social media stuff. But then week 7 and week 7.5, it's really just a matter of getting stuff done. Okay, so just to sort of like let everybody know, and you can see this on the schedule yourself, by the end of the day today, Wednesday, your third progress report is due, and on Friday we start peer review. And I explained that a little bit on the website, but with the latest posts that I have about social media and Facebook and all that kind of stuff. But the basic gist of the thing is that your last social media update should be just about progress that you've made in keeping up with these things all together through the semester. The essay that you're going to write a draft of and have ready for peer review by the end of the day on Friday, that's where you're reflecting overall in terms of the semester. So in other words, the updates are just sort of like, this is what's going on right now. This last essay is a little bit more formal, and it should, encapsulate the entire experience that you had throughout the semester working with social media. Okay. Draft of that's due on Friday, and the final, and also the draft of that's due on Friday. Okay, on Monday you need to finish peer review for the social media stuff, and by Wednesday complete the second more formal usability test of your website, which means that by next week, a week from today, you need to have essentially a version of your website that is done enough, your text to hypertext website, that's done enough to show it to people to get some more formal feedback on usability. That's due a week from today. On Friday next week, what's due is the reflective essay for the social media project. In other words, the end of the semester of social media comes on Friday, June 21st, because that's when you'll be posting your final project for the essay. We'll start next Friday on the peer review for the usability text to hypertext project, where essentially you need to write up an essay. You need to have your web page done, and you need to have a reflective essay about that experience by June 21st as well. And then as you see, the last week, the 7.5 week, it's just a matter of getting some stuff done. The one thing that we'll talk about there towards the end is a little bit more about what you need to do to get your WordPress, your 444 WordPress portfolio all put together if you haven't done so yet. Most people have, but there's a few people who have a few loose ends there. Okay. Now look, I know it's a lot of stuff, especially at the end of the semester. As I may have said before, 7.5 weeks goes really fast. But you're hanging in there, and we're almost there, so don't give up now. One more turn, and we'll be near the end of time, and I'll talk more about that in about a week. Okay, I'll see you online.